Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I've done it. I have completed the set, and I said that when I complete the set, I'm going to bring the box out and we're going to take a look at everything that I've got here, but mostly focus on the one that I was missing. So I had bought these four at the very top, the Warship, the Enterprise, the Klingon Bird of Prey, and the Ferengi Marauder. I bought those in a set, and this is all, of course, the Star Trek Strike Force from Playmates from back in the mid-90s when Playmates had a dartboard loaded with things that they just randomly tossed darts in, I suppose, spaghetti at, and landed on something to build. I mean, it's like a Ferengi Marauder, I guess, a Cardassian warship, I suppose. Of course, the Enterprise D, great, but then out of left field, we get Star Trek 3 with Valkyris and Commander Krug. I don't get it, personally. And then we've got these two incredibly weird pieces right here. We've got the Borg head that turns into a playset. Done a review on this. I've opened it up. I've shown off the playset. That is actually available on the playlist here with all of the Star Trek reviews. I'll link it down below. That, of course, came with two Borg, and that's supposed to be Lore right there, and then that's Data. And then over here, we've got the Klingon Great Hall, two Klingon warriors, a Nausicaan, and then Commander Worf right there, who I think is Lieutenant Worf with the red uniform. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. So Lieutenant Worf, Kempek, Galron, and a Klingon warrior. I know what I was thinking about, and we'll actually take a look at that right now. In the Strike Force line, I present to you the Maquis Fighter. This has Chakotay and Torres in their traditional We Surrender pose. I don't remember that, and I'm not sure why Chakotay has more eyeshadow on. Well, you know what? Never mind. I actually know why Chakotay has more eyeshadow on. because they have to make up for the fact that his tattoo can't be put on that small of a head. But this is the Maquis Fighter, and it is the last in the 5 here. So you see the Warship, the Enterprise, the Ferengi Marauder, and the Klingon Bird of Prey. The Maquis Fighter is the last in this 5-ship series. And we are going to open the box. Look there, KB Toys. Isn't that amazing? I paid a little bit more than $4.99 for it. But this is what I was looking at, right, and thinking about. Because there are the Klingon Warriors, the Ferengi Commerce Team. There's the Nausicaan. Because it's Ferengis and then a Nausicaan. And then there's the Borg Assimilation Team, which is a bunch of Borg. These are figure packs. I don't think I've really ever seen one, honestly, in the flesh. So that's fine. Of course, you got the back of the box. Talks about the really cool Star Trek Triple Tribbles game that I can find no verification that anyone won. And I mean, if people are keeping these boxes and they're, immaculate and they're in their vaults or wherever they store them, the winning card is probably in here somewhere. And I will tell you, it is way past time to collect on that. We will kind of take a look at the features because I am opening this bad boy up just like I opened up these other ones. But here is the Maquis Fighter. The Maquis are named after the famous French resistant fighters of World War II. When the Federation and Cardassians negotiated a peace treaty, settlers on several border planets suddenly found themselves inside Cardassian territory, and thus the Maquis were born. So Chakotay and Torres, the captain and the engineer for the Maquis Fighter, right there. And like I said, we're going to open this up. We're going to get a closer look at it. This thing is just overly complicated to get open. There's like parts over here that are tucked in. There's parts over here that are tucked in. There's tape all the way around it. The little tab over here is tucked in. I just don't understand the rhyming or reasoning behind making it so complicated. But no dead bugs. That's a good sign. Pull this up and out of here, if possible. Let's see. It should just be one big cardboard piece. And it appears to be, it's not tied down, except that this is. Okay, great. They're here in the bottom. Move the box to the side over here. Let's see. Ooh, that's an interesting whiff of smell. Smells like Grandma's basement. How strange. Down here at the bottom, we've got a bunch of things like a stand for this thing to sit on. Of course, it's sitting on this little platform anyway. As you can see, it's got this little plastic. And then under here, this is our play to win stuff. And here's a caution. Before giving to a child, please cut and remove all plastic attachments. Okay. So here were the prizes, and actually on the box. It might be easier to read on the box, honestly. A trip to Hollywood and an authentic Starfleet uniform was 3 first prizes. 5 second prizes, a piece of the Star Trek Deep Space Nine set. Star Trek toys and book set was 600 or 500 third prizes. And then a Star Trek 9 Deep Space Nine comic book there were 500 fifth prizes, and so far and so forth. I actually have this game sitting behind me right now, although sadly I didn't win it. All right, let's see if we can get a better look here at B'Elanna, who for some reason is giving up, and then Chakotay is giving up as well, but both of them have phasers. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why they're all... Oh. Okay, well, your Torres may require some assembly. Luckily, it is just clipped down in there, so it's not so bad. Are these 2 arms in the same... No, okay. I mean, I don't know why their arms are sticking up. I guess that's my problem right now. For some reason, the design choice to box these figures was to stick their arms all the way up, and they won't come down. They are pretty much fused in that position, which is very embarrassing. There's also this really fun, if I can move this to the side just a little bit, I think there's a fun little way to pop these. Pretty sure. Okay, right here. Yep. So there's the cockpit that Chakotay goes into. Of course, it has to stay open because his head torso won't fit all the way in there. That's got to stay open. And then these are kind of, what are these? Is it this one? Ah, weird. Okay, so you move that forward, and it's like a Klingon bird of prey almost. Huh. That's odd. Especially since they can go all the way up here. If I do this, will they? No, they're not in place. Okay, so let's do that. And then we'll... Huh. Okay, well, sure. I don't think that was ever demonstrated in the TV show, Voyager. But there it is, right there. The Maquis Raider. A little bit of carbon scoring on the droid, it looks like. And then... dressed in their pirate garb, I assume. I mean, I don't know. These might be the 2 weakest linked figures. To be honest with you. I mean, jeez. Dead eyes or no eyes, what do you want, But they both have hand phasers, but, they're surrendering. So, but there you go. That's it right there. And like I said, comes with this wonderful stand that you can put it on. They all did. And then, but as it is, it looks really nice in the box. So I'm just going to put it back in the box and keep it there. So that's it. This is the last piece of the puzzle. I've got all 4 ships and both heads, and that was the entirety of the Strike Force series from Playmates. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for keeping up. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. We surrender. Bye.